So, I'm going to speak a little bit slow because it's been a while since the last time that I spoke in English. And I decided to commentate on top of a replay because since English is not my first language, I have to dedicate some brain power to actually speak in English. And I wouldn't be able to full clear and speak at the same time. So I've just decided to take a replay and commentate on top of it. So, first things first, I do not have any extra items. Okay, so I'm not cheating. And I did not take any full clear. I did not take any clear runes. So I do not have alacrity. I do not have celerity. So you should be able to do this clear with whatever runes you want. With alacrity, I think that you can even manage at 258 if you are really, really good, which I am not. Here I took HP because it's better than armor, because armor is going to make you way tankier than taking HP in early game, and you want to lose as much HP as you can. Okay, so I took 10% attack speed, adaptive force, and HP rune. Okay, here you can wait for the little blast cone to spawn. Your fury decays after 8 seconds when out of combat, so you can take the blast cone with 8 seconds missing from the buff spawning. Okay, and you shouldn't be have any problems. Here I'm going to smite blue buff once because I think that level 1 is when you are weaker and deal less damage, so you want to get rid of level 1 and get level 2 as fast as you can. Okay, and the second smite that I'm going to do here, okay, I'm using CDR refund to be able to get a second smite to simulate a leash. So normally you would have either the top laner or the bot lane leashing for you. The second smite is going to simulate a leash, and depending on what leash you get, you can do a faster or a slower clear. Okay, here 2 smites, just like I said, and then I've turned off the CDR refund thing in training mode. I'm going to keep my cooldowns here just for you to see. Okay, so you kite towards Grump. Okay, here you auto blue. Okay, very important, I start a Q because the damage is a little bit higher. Okay, and by starting Q I'm guaranteed to have E by level 2, so it is faster for me to auto the blue, then use E to reach Grump, then to reach Grump by walking, and then start to auto him, because my patch is going to kill the blue buff anyways, right? But I auto him just so that I can take E, and then I can use E earlier on him. One thing that I could have done better here is, oh shit, you want to use E onto the Grump, not into the Grump like I did, because you want you would want your E hitbox to just touch the Grump hitbox, because anything that you travel in E after that is timing that you are not autoing. So I think that I could have done a shorter E just to start to auto him a little bit earlier. I've made a big mistake here. My E did not do damage to Grump, I think. What it did, and I'm crazy. Let me see. Do not deal damage, right? Yeah, it did not do damage. So that's a mistake that I've made in the clear. He's now just around 300 HP, so you can leave his patient zone. I think that I could have leave his patient zone earlier at 400 HP, but so that's a little bit of missed time. Here you want to use E as soon as possible in a way that damages all the wolves. So around here is the best spot, because you're going to do a max range E in a way that your E just touches the small wolf hitbox, okay? You just auto the big wolf, not the small ones. Here you can already leave his patient zone. Here I know that my pet is going to finish the big wolf, so I'm going to auto the little ones now. I think that you can use E around here and not touching the wall, just like I did. Here is the confusing part about the raptors that I talked about. Here you can actually touch this wall just on top of this little flower here. Okay. Touch the wall. Then you walk somewhere between that big flower and those flowers here. Okay? You walk just in the middle of them. You do not need to auto him here like I did. And then your E is going to kill all the raptors and deal damage to red. Then you kite red towards the ground, the Krugs, sorry. Do not E a second time, okay? Because it is faster to hold your E than use E to finish both red and Krugs than to use E now just to deal damage immediately to red. So here, auto and E. Now look, I'm going to auto the big Krug until I do not crit twice. 1, 2. Now my chance of critting is way higher than 40%. So it does not show here, but I've explained it in my post. So the chance that I'm going to crit this Krug now is really big. Even if you do not crit the Krug, you can still do this clearing like 305, which is really fast still. But here I do crit him. Now you just hit the big one. Your pet is going to kill the middle one. Then you can use Q, and your E is going to heal yourself. Then you use E to finish all the Krugs. And level 4, all Krugs dead. 302. Okay. So now I'm going to just be quiet and let you all enjoy the clear without my commentary. Okay? Preferably not at slow motion. Also, you should only use your pot at the end of the clear, because using pots is going to regenerate HP and you get more damage the less HP you have. Also, is for that reason that I do not use my Q to heal myself anywhere in the clear except for this part where I kill all the rugs.